like you just hung up. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just hung up, and I tried getting in contact with you, so I don't know what was up with that.
So listen. So this is what all I did is go to the store, the corner store, which is Walgreens. So I go to Walgreens, and I'm done. I literally, I feel like, dude, it's just, I'm done. I'm sick of it. I can't do it anymore. I can't. I don't even know why I'm doing it anymore, right? Like, I feel like I'm doing it for a cause, but then I don't, then it just doesn't seem like anyone's backing me up. Like, who the fuck am I fighting for? Like, what the fuck am I doing? So I get to the Walgreens, right? I park my car regular, and a cop pulls up, and he pulls behind a lady that's parked right in front of Walgreens. She's in her car. It's a big SUV, and her hazard lights are on. She was in a handicap spot. So he stops behind her. He gets out of his car, and he tells her she's got to move. So I don't know exactly what he said to her, because I'm on my way walking through the parking lot at this point. She leaves. At every handicap spot anywhere in the nation, there's the handicap spot, and then there's the X'd off spot to the right and the left of it. After she leaves, he pulls into the X'd off spot, gets out of his car, closes the door, and goes inside Walgreens. And I'm on the phone, and at this point now I've reached by the front door. He's already in front of me. So I stand there, and I'm talking to my friend, and probably like 30 seconds come by, and he comes back out the store. And I said, please don't tell me. Don't tell me that you yourself are doing so. You're enforcing a law that you yourself are not obeying. Don't tell me that's what's happening right now. Don't tell me that's what's happening. He goes like this to me. He goes, today's not the day. He said today's not the day. As if his emotions somehow mean anything in this. Like if somehow your emotion means anything at all to me. That's not what I'm saying. Listen, you could take what I'm saying. You could leave it. I'm giving you my opinion. This guy gets on his, at this point, I'm just a regular person. All he sees is a regular person, a guy on his phone. He gets on his fucking radio and calls for backup. That's when I started recording. And then when I started recording, I told him, listen, it's not right for you to go around, especially in a month and a half, people haven't worked. Nobody has fucking money. Nobody has. People have lost everything, are about to lose everything. They're hanging on by this. And he's going out talking about handicap fucking whatever he said to him. But whatever. So parking ticket, like civil infraction, like ridiculous shit. When the world's about to end, this guy's doing petty parking stuff. So I come out. All I did is give him my opinion. You can take it. You can leave it. I don't care. That's what I think. You're a public servant. That's what the right I have. This is a ranking system.
So it's ego then.
But listen, I'm Citizen Reagan. I'm the highest ranking motherfucker here. In this interaction, I'm Citizen Reagan. I'm the highest ranking motherfucker here. I don't care if you got an admiral, a corporal, a captain. In this fucking me talking, I'm Citizen fucking Reagan, and I run the fucking show. I can say whatever the fuck I want. But by the time I get out, the whole fucking force is there. Because he's called for backup.
How many people in estimate?
4 cops out of the car and 1 white shirt in the car. And every cop is in 1 car. There's no partners in this place. So
all over a handicap spot.
No, they're not here with a handicap spot. Now they're there. I come out and there's another guy talking to me. I go, first I'm already recording because I'm thinking, I'm thinking, of course, because it's my protection. But I really thought the guy left already. I go, no way. When I walk out, I go, no way. There's no way. You're really still here? And really? And the other guy starts talking to me. And he starts telling me, and he goes, you didn't get in this officer's face? And I looked at the officer. I said, I got in your face? He goes, you confronted me. Wait. Let's back the fucking story up. That's not what I asked you. That's not what. So here, round 1 goes to fucking fucking Citizen Reagan. Listen, we stood toe to toe. I asked you, did I get in your face? You replied with, you confronted me. I can confront you from a fucking football field away. You're in Virginia. I'm in Chicago. I can confront this. I can confront fucking Andre right now in fucking Virginia. I'm in Chicago.
over the internet on YouTube, you can confront me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Listen, that's not what I asked you. You told them I got in your face. Either you said it or you implied it. Either way, you lied. You lied because you have 5 officers here. This is what I did. I gave you my 2 cents. You could take it or you can leave it. But this is what happened. Now, this other officer, he has the nerve to give me, so they don't know what's happening now. They're there thinking I got in this guy's face. So I said, I got in your face? He goes, you confronted me. Okay, now this guy starts in with the, if you don't know what's going on, you shouldn't get involved. Wait, hold on, dude. Where the fuck did you come from? Because I was here for the whole thing. It actually happened in my life. So you're literally giving, I'm like, where am I at right now? What fucking planet am I on? I'm listening to a police officer give me a talking to, a lecture about getting involved in something that they don't know anything about. When he's fucking secondhand. I've already asked the guy, I got in your face, and he replied, well, you confronted me. So we've already knocked down lie 1. If we're completely objective, anybody who's completely objective and they're on the fucking sideline, they could say round 1 goes to me. You can't say any other way. I don't care what your political beliefs are. I don't care what your religion, make, color, or creed. Round 1 goes to Citizen Reagan. I asked him, I got in your face. He replied, you confronted me. Okay, so round 1 goes to me. Now I got this guy who's got this information secondhand giving me a moral lecture about not getting involved when I don't know what's going on. And the stupidest thing I ever did is I'm trying to be the nice guy. The whole time I was nice about it. When you hear it, I'm calm. I'm like, listen, dude, this is all I was doing. I was giving my opinion. You can take it, you can leave it. That's all. I'm so nice and polite. And I'm literally like breaking my neck to try and get them to see it in my, like, nicely, as nice as I can. I'm just a nice, too fucking nice. And that's the problem. If you're nice, they'll run over you. It's a bully. It's a gang mentality. When I was just a regular guy on the phone, then he called for backup, and they were gonna bully me and make me apply a narrative that never happened. But once I turned on my phone, then it changed a little, right? Once they realize who the fuck I am, then it's gonna change a whole fucking lot. Right?
That's what I'm saying. So isn't that kind of scary? I mean, if you were just an average citizen, that just kind of shows.
I don't know what I'm fighting for anymore. I don't know why I keep on. At this point, I have to just retire. Like, I've done it all. I can't do anymore. I can't. I don't know what else there is to do. What am I trying to prove? This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying at the end of the day. Like, what am I trying to prove? I don't feel like anybody's backing me up. It's like, I'm fighting for the people. 95% of the world's wealth is held by 5% of the population. 5% of the population. That means 95% of you are worker bees just like me. You're the average Joe. So why am I your enemy? That cop is a regular person. He's my neighbor. Why is he messing with my other neighbor for being in a parking spot when nobody has anything? When they're taking everything from us? When there's not going to be any mom and pop store, we're not going to own anything. Why are you letting them? You're just letting them turn on each other. Like, I know these police aren't bad people. I know them. I'm not saying I know them personally. Literally, I'm one person away from all these people. I'm literally one phone call away. I don't know why I'm doing it anymore.
I mean, I don't know why. It definitely doesn't make any sense. No, I 100% agree with you. Why? Now, what's happened? What happened today with you was.
I don't understand why.
Upsetting.
Because if I was a regular person and I never had a phone to record on, I would be locked up right now. I would be locked up right now because it wouldn't have mattered that I said I got in your face. Oh no, you confronted me. If their narrative would have went and they would have put me.
What ended up happening though? What ended up happening? So in the end, what happened? How did it get resolved?
So when the white shirt, because I'm being very, very nice. The white shirt's in his car just listening. I came out. I'm like, you're still here? I'm like, literally, you're really still here? Like now this is happening. Like there's 7 off. Like really over this. I told you what I thought. You can take that. You can leave that. I don't care. That's my right. You turned it into something else, but you never thought I would turn on my phone. Then you never in your wildest dreams would you believe that I can reach fucking Sydney with the push of a button. You never thought that. You never thought, because every situation works out to your favor. Every situation you win. 99 out of 100 times you win every single time. Not even 99 out of 100. 99.99999 you win. I'm that fucking one. I'm the diamond in the rough. I'm the needle in the haystack. It's almost impossible to find me. You almost have to have the worst luck in the world to find me.
Did he know who you were in the end? Did he might out who you were?
No, he had no idea. None. The white shirt might have got an idea. The white shirt, I think, got an idea of who I could have been. Because I think at one point I said, because the white shirt said when he realized it was it was just a moral argument, right? We're talking in a moral argument now. Like I'm getting a lecture from this guy about not talking when I don't know the full extent of something, and he's literally telling me about an event that happened in my life that I know he doesn't know everything because I was there. Yeah. So I'm literally listening to this and my mind's blown, but I'm still trying to be nice. I'm trying to get him to understand. He is not understanding anything. The white shirt said wrap it up, I think, as soon as he realized it was a moral argument. I'm like, dude, listen, this is what I'm saying. If you're not going to obey the laws, then don't enforce them. You can do whatever you want. Bang 10 girls.
Quick though, who are the white shirts that you keep saying? You keep saying white shirts, white shirts. So, we don't have white shirts here in Virginia.
So all I mean is when I say white shirts, all I mean is a ranking officer. I mean that's
they're the superiors. They're superiors.
That's the administration. That's the most superior person on there. So a white shirt in most Illinois departments, everyone, not everyone, everyone's different, but almost everyone around here. The white shirt is an officer and above. I'm sorry, a sergeant and above. So sergeant, lieutenant, whatever. I don't know their ranking system. Oh, I know.
They've been on the police force for a long time, then, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, I don't know. I have no idea. Like, yes, I would think that.
What does it take to become a white shirt?
Well, the natural inclination. I've never been a police officer, but the natural inclination would be like time and good work ethic.
Yeah, and work ethic. Yeah.
What you bet you were in the military, right? That's not a secret.
Yeah. So no, it's not a secret at all. No, absolutely.
Way better than I do. What do you know 100 times better than I do? What does it take to move up?
Well, it takes education, it takes time in service, and it takes basically you have a good record, right? Yeah. So I'm assuming it's the same thing on the officer side, but officers in the military are considered completely different things than what they are in the police force. An officer, right? A police officer. What is a police officer, right? That's just the guy that just graduated from, the police academy. Whereas
no. There could be an officer that's been an officer for 20, 30 years. He could spend his whole career as an officer.
Really?
Yeah, there's only so many sergeant spots. There's 13.4 thousand Chicago police officers. But I'll be fair, and I'm always fair. I've always seen, and more times than not, the white shirts have been the level-headed ones. It's not been just a matter of, oh, you're my buddy, I'm going to promote you. It seems like more times than not, it's actually the right person for the job. Do you understand what I'm saying? It actually seems like, oh, well, that works out like that. That's something in life that actually works.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to explain here. Yeah. I was making a simple point. And not only that, Andre, it's right now in Chicago, it is 9:30. At the time this happened, it was 8:30. So 8:30, 9:30, 10:30, 11. In 3.5 hours, it will be May 1st. It will be illegal to be in public without a face mask on, per the executive order from the governor, who gets his rights through the 10th Amendment to the Constitution. Governors have unbelievable power in situations like this. Much more power than the federal government. He gets his power through the 10th Amendment to the Constitution, which says states can enact laws as long as those laws do not contradict or fly in the face of the Constitution.
Is it constitutional what he's doing?
We're in uncharted
In your
territory.
opinion,
We're in uncharted territory. With who's doing?
Like what the governor is saying. I mean, is it constant like that? That's I've always asked this question. I'm not sure.
So is it? It's a suggestion. It's a suggestion. There's no.
So what happens if you don't follow it then?
I don't think there's any. He's just telling you to do it, and most people will do. Most people will do what you tell them to do. What are you doing in a time of crisis when in an hour and a half, you're 2.5 hours, 3.5 hours, you're actually bogus because you have nothing on your face. But when I came back out after they all got there, the white shirt got there, they all had something on their face. When it first started out, he had nothing on his face. Nothing on his face.
He's a bully, man. He's a bully.
And honestly, if truth be told, if you want to tell a story, I wouldn't say he got in my face. But yes, he got in my face. Before I never moved. I stood there and I said my thing. He got closer to me and raised the level of his voice. He tried to intimidate me.
Egotistical.
Yes. But he told his buddies when I came out, I got in his face. He completely switched the roles. That's not what happened. It was very specific. I know what I'm doing. I'm standing in one place. I'm telling you what I think. I have no more authority over that. But again, I'm Citizen Reagan. I'm the highest motherfucker in this parking lot. But this is all it is. You can take it. You can leave it. That's all. I have no authority to do anything else but that. Just tell you my feeling. If I don't have that right, then I have no other right. I have no other right. You get 5 liberties in the First Amendment, but there's always starts with freedom of speech. Everyone thinks the First Amendment is freedom of speech. Not everyone, but most people, they think freedom of speech is only the First Amendment. There's 4 other liberties in the First Amendment, like freedom of the press, not like, but actually, freedom of the press, freedom of religion, right to redress your government, and which one am I missing? Right to redress your government. Right to gather. So all 5 of those things are equal. You have a right to religion as much as you have freedom of speech, as much as you know what I'm saying. They're all equal. It just happens that freedom of speech came first. So it might be a little bit more important. But so if you're telling me I can't tell you what I think, this is what I think. How it turned into I'm getting in your face and, not today. Today's not the day. You're right. Today's not the day. That's where you said the right thing, but you made the wrong action. Today's not the day because everyone's been out of work for a month and a half and you're bothering people over handicapped parking things. He didn't give anybody a ticket. He didn't give a single person a ticket. But he actually parked in the handicapped spot himself. And he goes like this to me before the camera goes on. He goes, "They write me a ticket." Dude, you're missing the complete. He goes, "They write me a ticket." I go, "Dude, you're missing the complete point. That's not what I can't write you a ticket. You know I can't write you a ticket. I know I can't write. You know that. That's not what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying.
About integrity.
It applies or let it fly. What you don't have the right to do is get on your walkie-talkie and completely contort the situation into which I'm an aggressor and I actually broke a law. That's what you don't have the right to do. That's what you don't have the right to do. And that's exactly what you tried to do. But, it's just whatever.
Hey,
it is.
All right, DPN. All right, DPN.
No, I'm done.
Very well said.